felt like the only one left out of the
Stories
fun?
one
Maybe you wished
left
everyone
fun.
would pay a
Everyone
little more
would
attention to
play
you.
him, attend
Well,
to you.
today's story
Always.
features a shepherd boy who had a
A
similar
shepherd
feeling,
boy who
but his
has
solution
similar
landed him
feeling
in
with
a
them.
big trouble.
Now read.
Let's
Alright,
see
you
how a
want
little
some poem?
prank turned
Let me
into a
give.
big lesson.
Once upon a time there was a shepherd boy who used to take care of the sheep in a village.
Yeah.
Every morning, he would take the herd of sheep to the top of the hill and bring them down by evening. But one day, he felt really bored. He thought that all the villagers worked together, but here I am all alone taking care of the sheep and no one else talked to me. What should I do? He took a deep breath and smiled as he got a wicked idea. He went over the edge of the hill and started shouting, "Help, help, there is a wolf chasing the sheep. Help, help, please somebody help. He is gonna eat all the sheep." The villagers heard the boys shouting and rushed up to the top of the hill to save the sheep. However, as they reached the hill, there was no sign of the wolf and sheep was grazing the grassland calmly. "You silly boy, where is the wolf? Why did you cry out for help?" asked the villagers. The boy laughed out loudly and said, "I fooled all of you." The villagers got very angry and warned the boy to not cry wolf when there is no wolf. Then they went grumbling back down the hill. The shepherd boy said to himself, "This was so much fun." The next day, the shepherd boy got bored again and decided to try the same prank again. The boy went to the hilltop and started shouting, "Wolf, wolf, the wolf is chasing the sheep. Please somebody help." Once again, the villagers rushed to the hilltop after hearing the boy's cry for help. However, this time too, the boy had fooled them. The boy laughed, as he saw villagers running up the hill again to save his sheep. The villagers said angrily, "This is not right and you would have to pay for this one day." With no regrets on his face, the shepherd boy went back to his sheep. Few days passed, and the shepherd boy was lying under the tree, while his sheep were grazing. He saw some sheep running here and there. He quickly stood up and saw a wolf approaching the herd. This time the wolf was real. The boy suddenly ran to the edge of the hill and started screaming for help. "Help, help, somebody help please. There is a wolf for real this time, he's gonna eat all the sheep. Help, please help." The villagers heard the boy shouting for help, but this time the villagers decided to ignore him as they thought he might be fooling them again. So, they didn't pay any heed to the boy's screams and kept doing their work. The boy kept on crying for help, but no one turned up this time. All he could do was stand there and watch his sheep getting killed by the wolf. One by one. It was about the sunset and the villagers wondered why the shepherd hadn't returned. They went up the hill searching for the boy. They found the boy sitting alone and weeping. The boy said in a meek voice, "There really was a wolf here, I cried for help, why didn't you come?" One of the villagers sat next to the boy and told him, "We warned you earlier, nobody believes a liar, even when he is telling the truth. You have brought this upon yourself." The boy learned his mistake and he never lied to anyone in his life again.
So, friends, the boy's prank backfired in a terrible way. This story teaches us a valuable lesson, that honesty is always the best policy. When we lie, even once, it can be hard to regain trust. The boy learned that the hard way. The villagers didn't believe him, even when there was real danger. Remember, friends, a reputation for honesty takes a long time to build, but a single lie can tear it down in an instant. So next time you're tempted to tell a white lie, remember the shepherd boy and his lost sheep. Always be truthful, and you'll build strong and trusting relationships with everyone around you. If you liked this story, share this with your friends and family, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting stories that teach us valuable life lessons.